All right. Now we're doing freeCodeCamp, JavaScript algorithms and data structures, intermediate algorithm scripting, make a person. All right. So now we're going to fill in the object constructor with the following methods below. We're going to have getters, so getter for first name, last name, and full name. And then we're going to also have these setters for first name, last name, and full name, right? We're going to run the test to see the expected output for each method. These methods must be the only available means of interacting with the object. Each test will declare a new person instance as new person Bob Ross, kind of like this, right? So this would, so basically we're just doing this constructor function, this person constructor, right? So this one's, it's not logically difficult, but it is going to be tedious because we have to do a bunch of small steps. We've got to at least do these 6 small steps. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to assign first and last to specific variables, right? So we're going to say let first name equal first, all right? And then we're going to let last name equal last, all right? So the first thing we're going to do after we do that is going to be doing the first getter. So this one right here, all right? So to do that, we're going to say this dot get first name equals function. And then for this one, for this function, we're going to say return and then first name. All right. And that's all we got to do for this first one. And then we're going to do the same thing for this, for the next one. Let's just take this and put it there. And we're going to say, instead of first name, we'll just say last name. So last name, oops, last name. And then we'll change this to last name also. All right. And then we're going to do the full name thing. And this one's going to be a little bit different, but it's still not difficult at all. All right. So we'll take this, copy it, paste it. We'll say full name, full name like that. And then what we're going to return is we're going to return this plus this, but we're going to also add a space in between it. So we'll say get first name, and then we're going to have the little parentheses plus a empty string, pardon me, a string with a space in it, and then also plus get last name. Just do this, copy it, paste it, and change this to last name. All right. Capital L. All right. And so we've got the 3 getters taken care of. So we got these 3 taken care of. So now we've got to do the setters. All right. So for the setters, it's like this. We're going to do this dot set first name. All right. And we're going to have that equal a function. But just like it says in here, first, last, and first, last, we're going to have first as the argument. So first. All right. So this is going to go in there. Right. And what we're going to do here is we're going to say, what are we going to do here? We're going to say return. And the setters, all they're doing, like these getters, they're just getting the name. They're just returning this stuff right here. But these setters, they're reassigning the variables. All right. So they're just changing them up. So for this one, we're going to say return first name equals first. All right. So first name is going to equal this thing right here. And then we're going to do the same for the next 2. Let's just drop this one here, turn this to last name, take fur and go la. And we'll do that for this, la. And we'll change this to la also. Anyway, you get what's going on. And then we'll change the argument also. All right. So there's that for that one. And then for the next one, we're just going to set the full name. This one's going to be a little more time consuming. We'll say this dot set full name, and we're going to have that equal function, and then we'll do first and last, and then we're going to have the curly braces, and inside here we're going to say this and this. We're going to say, actually, we can just take them. This first name, we'll say this, and we'll do this for the next one. And that's not it. This. See, like I said, a little bit tedious, not too confusing though. So then we're going to have the, what is it? These parentheses, and inside of each one we're going to have first in this first one, and then the second one we'll do last. All right. And then what we're going to return for this one is return this dot full name dot set full name. This dot get full name. What? Yeah, this dot get full name. This right here. Like that. Like this. With the thing like that. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much going to take care of business right there. So yeah, like I said, this is real tedious, but it's really not that hard to understand. We're just going to be setting these two, all right? Which is going to be, this one's going to, like for this get full name, we're going to be doing this, which is changing the first name. So it's going to change, instead of setting the first name and last name like this, we're getting the changed one here and the changed one here. And then we're going to do this function here down here, right? So that's basically it. Since we don't have to change anything, we're just going to put these two in there. Hopefully that makes sense to you. When we run the test, oh, come on. When we run the test, it should have worked, but something, what did I say? Person.length should always return 6. What? All right. So now we gotta debug. Okay. So return first name looks good. Return last name looks good. Get full name. Get first name. Get last name. Okay. Set first name looks good. Function first. First name equals first. Last name equals last. Set last name. Oh my goodness. Like I said, like it's tedious, but this is the thing. It's easy to throw bugs into these tedious ones, right? First, last. Set first name first. This dot set last name last. All right. Return this dot get full name. All right. Let's try it again. This is one of those ones where I'm going to have a sometime later. All right. So the problem is, I forgot to put this dot in front of these two. This dot. And then on this one, we're going to do this dot also. So like I said, very tedious, easy to make bugs, but in the end, the logic is pretty sound. So let's run the test. Looks good. And submit it. All right. Now we're on to map the debris, and we'll see you next time.